Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome to the Coventry Crusade. This episode is the triple header Europa League group stage running. So let's jump straight into it really. Let's have a quick look at a few games we've had in between. Since then we beat Everton 2-1. It took an own goal from Nicolas Stark to get us a win, but we took the win in the end. We then went on a double losing streak against Liverpool, where we lost in the cup because everyone was just absolutely knackered by the start of the game. They just ran riot in the second half and took the win against us. We then lost again to Watford, where they went in the lead, we pulled it back, then we just let it go. Their last two goals, I'm hoping the highlights are working. No, the only one not. Still not working, but basically they play the ball in, it hits our defender, bounces off. You expect it to go well wide and clear, but no, it goes straight into the path of their on-rushing striker. So that's the issue we had in their last two goals. The two rebounded goals came off our defender into the line of sight of their man. They took the goal and went in the lead and took the win. So we got the game, our second game against Sparta Moscow. So let's get into this. Babis picked up another knock. He's twisted his ankle. Was it this time? Yes. So he's out for another week. Cook is out anyway, so that's not any bother. And that's about it really in terms of that. Stokes started scoring again, so that's even better. So hopefully he can continue that run and get a couple more. They're going with the 4-4-2, which I just saw. I still don't know any of their players, so I'm not going to bother really looking at them. So let's jump into it and see how we can get on. Hopefully, because we're off the top for Z Luis, but it's nicked off them. Takashima, the Messier. I might just call him the mercenary because I can't think of. I can't keep saying the Messier, Marisa. We'll work something out. Alright, they're playing it forward. He's going on to his left. He's going to shoot across goal. He does. He scores. 5 minutes in, 1-0 up. Whew. Just the way we wanted to start. Lovely passing move, and he just runs around the whoever that is, Tashki, as we're coming forward over the top of Vanilla. I might call him Vanilla. And Klaus scores. What a place he was. I wasn't expecting him to be there, but he nicks a goal for us and puts us 2-0 up. Where was the highlight? I didn't hit skip, so I don't know where that's gone. And they've come flying forward. They've scored straight away. My phone's buzzing away again, but it didn't show us our highlight yet. It's showing theirs. Threw the ball through the middle. Proms just takes down. Rifle's first footed shot. Nothing Perez could do with that. Over the top for Faria. He's gonna put it in the middle, and somehow it's dropped into the bottom corner. How did that work? Can we see the highlight for this one? Faria just runs down the line, plays the ball in. That's just ridiculous. He didn't even do anything really. He could have taken a touch and booted it. Got it backside. Stokes out to Bonella. He's got some space. Bring it back in the middle. And Stokes, I'm assuming he's headed that in. If not, it's one hell of a bicycle kick. What happened? I want to see the goal. Stokes, lovely ball to Bonella. He's got some space in the middle. Dinks it up. It is a header. Looks like it comes off his arm, but we're not going to argue it. Shima, Bronskill, Stokes. Bronskill shoots. He's put it top corner. And we're just running riot now. 5-1 against Sparta Moscow, where last game we took out. Was it a 1-1 draw or a 2-1 draw? 2-1 draw? What's that? A 2-2 draw. But lovely strike by Bronskill to put that into the back of the net. What a performance from the lads. Compared to the last time we played and the last two results, we've done really well there. That puts us on 10 points, one above Braga. And that guarantees us qualification. Yeah, that guarantees us qualification out of the group stage. Wow, okay, right. So let's jump forward. I'll see you at the Braga game, guys. We're back for the second game. And since then, we had 2 games in the middle. Very tough games, actually. Firstly, against Man City, and we took 2 draws, so I was quite happy with the result, actually. They took a very even game. Didn't really create many chances either way, but they took the the lead early on, and then we pegged them back about 12 minutes later. No, 22 minutes later. If I'm not brain can do maths, I might get somewhere. Yeah, pulled it back, and eventually the game just run its course. But they got one hell of a team. Cardival, Stones, Ridervold, Rodriguez, Bazor, Gundogan, Sanchez, Berardi, Isco, Gabriel Jesus. It's like their team is absolutely bonkers. Sort of the quality they've got there, and they've not won the league, which is mad. But the way Arsenal were playing, it's no surprise. But I think they Tottenham again. We dominated the game more or less in terms of chances, but they did really well. Lloris was playing really well. Their defence was really good. We just couldn't break them down and get the result we wanted. Again, they've got a very good team as well, and fair play, they could have punished us if they had a decent chance to get a goal, but they didn't. We took the point and was quite happy with that. So we move on to today's game against Braga, and I believe if we win, if we beat them, we've already qualified. We will guarantee we get top spot if we win. Is he the guy I looked at earlier? Yes, he joined Shakhtar. Still want to scout him. So let's get into this. I've already selected the team I want to use, and we're going with this selection: Navarro, Tornado, Rekic, Klus, Takashima, Brittencut, Faria, Brunskill, Stokes and David. They've gone with their, is that Antonio Valencia? It is as well, 36. I didn't think he was still playing at that age. Who else have they got? I don't recognise anyone else. M. Ragbad I recognise because I was scouting him at one point. He looks a pretty decent centre back, but it was just the work permit issue I was going to have with him that I didn't even bother going out and getting him. And some of the players I wish I hadn't bothered with the work permits now, but that's another story for another time. But we're going to get into this game and really try, and if we can take a point, what's the league table? Point will mean it comes down to the last game, but we'll see about that. As we put the ball in, they save it easily, and that's a good start to the game. We're already pushing. They play the ball up to Valencia. Rekic clears it. Valencia, I don't think he's got much of his pace anymore, so if we can just hold him off and stop him from getting crosses in, we'll be quite well. They play the ball down the line for Hoko. As I say, they score. Damn, that wasn't meant to happen. 2.5 minutes in, they've had 1 shot and 1 goal. Not the start we wanted to really see. Long ball forward over the top of our defence, and he takes it down, whips the ball in first time and unmarked at the front post. Unacceptable really to leave him unmarked. Let into Takashima. David. Where's he going? Out to Klaus. Claus whips it in back post Navarro, and he's pulled it back to 1-1 from our right back. What a finish from him. Not was expecting from him to pull us back into. I was expecting maybe Stokes or David to score, but lovely ball in, and he just rolls off the back of the man and just right foot shot into the bottom corner. Play the ball forward. David out to Klaus. He's got some space. Whips it in. Stokes is there, and he scores. He's put us 2-1 up. And what a finish by the lad. 15th goal of the season for him in his debut year as well. And he's just doing marvellous since coming in. He's had a few games where he wasn't playing that well, but he's decided to pick his form up and is now scoring the goals that we need. And the keeper should do better with that, but what a finish. Playing the ball around quite well, really. Wow, okay. He's done a few of them, but they've been a lot closer to the box. Normally right on the edge of the box he's done them, but that was a little bit further out. And what a strike by Faria. Brunskill just plays it in. Faria, there's tons of space, no one around him. It's thought, okay, top corner it is then. Or bottom corner. What a strike by him. Faria to David. Finished by the lad. to get back in the scoring ways to really get back after his injury. Faria dinks it in, lovely run by David, and just places it into that bottom corner. 90th minute, and nothing's happened since that goal. And we're going to run out 4-1 winners against Braga, which was a real big surprise. I wasn't expecting this. I was hoping to put a decent performance and maybe take a one goal win, or even a draw really, especially after the first game against them. But what a performance by our lads to give us a win and guarantee us first spot in the Europa League group. So let's have a quick look at the other groups. No, let's get to the next game. We'll play that one quickly, and then we'll see where we finish in terms of who we can get and go from there, guys. So right, and we're back for the third game. What has been about 20 seconds for you has been not even that really, a microsecond for you has been about what, half an hour for me in terms of going through this whole episode. So let's get into this game against Hearts and see what we can do. The last few games we beat Swansea 3-0, David getting a brace and the Marseille getting there. Lapadula missed a penalty as well, so it's a very interesting game, and Perez saved it, so cracking performance by him. We then played Southampton and drew 1-1. The major downside of this was David and the Mercier both getting injured, so going from having 4 strikers at the start of the season to down to 1 now in Stokes, mainly because they're just picking up injuries left, right and centre and just can't seem to get out of it. I don't think they're injury prone. David last year didn't even have any injuries, I don't think. Injury history 2012 for the first, yeah, flu, but had a broken ankle, a couple of ankle issues back in this time last year, but that was it really. He had double hernia back in 2018, but the last few have all been in match. He's just picking up injury after injury. To the point I was meant to click. No, he's not injury prone apparently. So God knows why. The must is he injury prone? No, he's not injury prone. So this game's going to be an interesting one. Saying we're down to 1 striker, but we're still sticking with 2 strikers up top formation because we've got no one else really. Stokes is going up there. We're going to push Bronskill up and do it like that. I'll probably drop him back in as the start of the game. I just don't want to mess the formation up. Oh dear lord, we've got injuries everywhere. Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to. How long is he out for? Boss is out for another 4 to 6 weeks. David's out for 3 to 4 weeks, and Marcia is out for 3 weeks. So effectively, they're all going to be back about the same time, and we've got game after game coming up, and we're running out of strikers. As long as Stokes doesn't get injured now, otherwise we'll be getting strikerless. Right, let's get into this and see what we can do. Their team is, I don't know him. Is that George Saville? Yeah, I know him. That's about it really. Danny Simpson. And my goalkeeper out on loan, which we shouldn't technically be playing, but that's beside the point. Let's just get into the game. This is more or less a throwaway game because we topped the group. So let's just get in, see what the result is and go from there. As long as we don't get any injuries, I'll be even better. Barrier, Tornado, cuts inside. Klaus puts in the middle of the box. Stokes scores. Okay, our 1 striker that we have got is scoring, so it's all good. Nothing's going too bad. And what a good start of the game. Tornado plays the ball out to Klaus. Was it a cross or was it a deflection? Deflected. And I forgot. I was just looking at the bench. We've got Navarro on the bench and we didn't put him in. Don't know why. For some reason I thought he was out as well. But Stokes just scored a 2nd goal for the club. Second goal for the game, and really cementing our dominance in this. And we're really doing well this year. It's just sort of finding this formation. Okay, if we didn't have all the injuries, we'd be pushing on a bit more, but I am very happy. Like a few years ago we couldn't score, then it was a case we were having issues defending, but we did score a few. now we've sort of found the balance of we're scoring a lot and we're defending relatively well as well. So it's all starting to look quite rosy really. If we can cut out these injuries and sort of build up our backup players and sort of have a decent selection, then I feel like we could really push on in the next season or two and really be like top end sort of Premiership team. As I say that, we've gone 3-0 up against Hearts from Britain Cut's first goal of the season, and what a move that was. It was just all over the place, and I'm talking about what's happening next couple of seasons with how I see that couple more decent quality signings, couple of injuries, worries gone, then we could be up there. We're coming forward again. Class is there with Hadjic. Takashima, lovely passing move. Play the ball down the line to Klaus, but Stokes in the middle. We scored a hat trick, and he's definitely proving value for money for what we pay for him. What, 20 odd million or so, and he's come up trumps all year. And we'll look at his stats after the game as well. He's going to be leading us forward and for the rest of the season really, and he's going to be one of the main men, especially sort of this month when we've only got really him as our out and out striker. Alright, 91st minute, and that's going to be about it really. Don't think anything else is going to happen in the last 30 seconds. I doubt we're going to get another one, but if we do, all good. Coming forward, Klaus, where's he going? Back inside to Takashima. Long ball up, nope. Cleared. Out for a goal kick, nothing major. And that should be about it. Yes, there goes the final whistle, beating them 4-0. What a performance, saying we're running quite low on strikers, but it puts us 16 points in our first campaign ever in the Champions Europa League. He's picked up an injury now, 3 weeks. Oh dear. We're going to have to bolt the squad off in January because we're running out of players really. Right, yeah, we got injury wise 4 players on injury. We've never had the biggest squad to start with this year, but it was something I was risking, but it's just sort of getting to the point now where we need some backups. But for his stats, he looks amazing. He can get to another half-star potential. What do we pay? We paid 20 million up front, and he had 17 goals in 40 games there, or 19 and 34 total. And what's he got already? He's got 18 and 25 for us. Okay, they're not all in the league. He's only got 5 in the league, but in the Continental, he's got 9. In the Cups, he's got 4. So he's done really well since it's his first campaign with us, and he's doing brilliantly. Right, we're going to show you the league table quickly. As you see, we sit 4th, 3 points ahead of City, equal on points with Liverpool, a little bit further behind Arsenal and United, but I'm not fussed about that. I'm not aiming for that. I wanted in here somewhere, so anywhere between 5th and 8th was where my aim, and we're sitting in 4th happily. With okay, up down to about 9th, because there's only about 5-point difference, but that's nothing of concern at the moment. We're not sitting anywhere near the relegation zone, so fine by me. So right, when is the draw for the next stage of the after the next game? Right, okay, we'll probably see that's going to be the next episode, so we're probably going to come back. No, it's too far ahead. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 games ahead. No, let's split this and come back for the Arsenal game, and then we'll come back for the double of the Europa League. That way it splits up a little bit. We're not going stupidly far ahead. We're into January then, so we'll see how the squad looks, and then we're into the middle of February. So guys, if you've enjoyed, hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next episode for when we get into the game against Arsenal. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you then.